Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be covering the 15 most likely candidates to be bought out before this year's signing deadline and be added to potential championship contenders. Because, after all the trades that happened, the Russell Westbrook trade, yeah, everything's been kind of crazy right now, so I'm just going to clarify some stuff and break it down for you guys. So the first person is Will Barton, who plays for Washington, and the market for this veteran wing depends on whether GMs think they'll get the scorer who averaged 15 points in 2021, 2022, or the guy who is at 7 points on 38% shooting this season. Well, he's 32 years old right now, so he's kind of aging, but as I said, he's a veteran, he might have good leadership, and yeah, he's not been playing that bad, so there's a very possible scenario that some team buys him out. Okay, for the next one, for all you Laker fans, we have Pat Bev. Yeah, so, Lakers traded him, so no longer Laker fans. Let's go that they got rid of him. He's now on the Magic, and the Magic are young and rebuilding, so I highly doubt that they're going to keep him. So they're probably going to buy him out, and me personally, I think that he's going to return to Minnesota, which, that might be kind of crazy if that happens, but it would definitely be cool. The next two aren't as well known, but there's Dwayne Dedmon from San Antonio and Miami. The Heat might buy him out because they need the front court depth, and they don't really have that. So if they buy him out, they can get him, which would be very nice for them. They would turn into not championship contenders, but they would be much better. Next, we have Bryn Forbes from Minnesota, and everyone wants shooting, and he's a career 41% three-point guy. So, I think that if they took him, it would be great. Like, the Lakers could use some shooting. Everyone can use some shooting right now. Next, we have Danny Green. Well, Danny Green stuck around in Memphis rehabbing this summer and played 3 games in February, then just got shipped out on the Eric Gordon deal out to Houston. And multiple sources reported Sunday that Green is nearing an agreement to join the Cavaliers. The Cleveland Cavaliers are about to become a super team with Danny Green. Next, it looks like George Hill is going to be bought out by the Pacers and is going to join them, which is some nice veteran presence, and that's good for them. Then we have Serge Ibaka, who's falling out of their rotation in Milwaukee. Now there's Bobby Portis, Jay Crowder, and Giannis in front of him, so don't be surprised if he gets bought out too. Next, we have Reggie Jackson for Charlotte, and the Clippers opted for size Mason Plumlee over Jackson's popularity and perimeter shooting, which hasn't been great recently, so he could give a nice offensive boost for several contenders. But Denver apparently called dibs, and that's what Shams says, so yeah, trust Shams, there is God. Now, next we have DeAndre Jordan from the Nuggets, and he's not been playing great this season. He's on a 1-year deal. He's 34 years old, and he's been putting up 5 points and 5 boards in 15 minutes. So he'll be bought out, but I'm not sure where to. Next, we have Kevin Love from the Cavaliers. Kevin Love has been on the Cavaliers since the LeBron insane playoff runs, and honestly, I cannot see the Cavs without him, but that's what's about to happen, because Kevin Love is going to be bought out. And now the question is, where to? Well, I think if he joins the Warriors, that would be really cool, but that's unlikely. The Lakers would also be really cool, but that's also unlikely, so we'll just have to wait and see where he gets bought out to. Next, we have Derrick Rose from New York, and he's fell out of the Knicks rotation, and a buyout now would likely be a sentimental move, which would let Chicago to sign him, so Derrick Rose could wrap up his NBA days with his hometown Bulls. Next, we have Terrence Ross from the Magic. Nearing the end of his 4-year, $54 million deal, Ross is going to head to the Phoenix, which is kind of crazy because they're building a very, very solid championship contender with KD, D-Buck, Chris Paul, Terrence Ross, DeAndre Ayton. It's going to be crazy. Next, we have Dario Saric from OKC, and he's been looking like his old self after recovering from an ACL surgery, and he's upped his production for the Suns to 8 points, 5 rebounds on 18 minutes since January 1st, only to get traded to OKC. I don't know if OKC will buy him out, but it's very likely. I don't know which team will get him because that's not very likely, but yeah. And for the last one on this video, we have Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is really interesting because I don't know what's going on with him. Like, he might play for the Jazz, but we all know that he doesn't want to continue being a bench player. And the Clippers seem pretty excited about him, but if the Clippers buy him out, like, what good will that do? Yeah, I don't know much about that. Others mentioned in the bio chatter is Justin Holiday, Corey Joseph, Frank Kaminsky, Kevin Knox, Thaddeus Young, and John Wall. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe and watch the video popping on screen right now.